So how do you get the pronunciation of this French city right? What is the typical French pronunciation of this beautiful city on the Mediterranean coast in the sunny south of France, on the Côte d'Azur that hosts the famous movie festival every year with all the celebrities and the red carpet? Well, how do you go about pronouncing this? Well, first you have to know that the S at the end of Cannes is definitely silent. So do not say Canis or Cannes, but rather simply Cannes. Cannes, with the famous E sound in French at the end if you can, Cannes. Otherwise you say Cannes, the Festival of Cannes.
Now that we all learned how to properly pronounce Cannes, just playing. Now that we properly know how to pronounce Cannes in France, we're going to talk about the Cannes Film Festival 2022. So this festival was brought back in 1946. And later it changed its name to the International Film Festival, or Cannes Film Festival, as of 2003. But this annual event is actually held over 12 days, and it previews some of the newer films for the year. So while there are like multiple looks for so many different people, I'm going to have to scale back and only show so many. And we're going to give our best, worst, or most overlooked looks for the night. So keep in mind, once again, this was over 12 days, and I definitely had to go through over 50 different pictures to pull out some of the looks that I wanted to use. So we're going to go ahead, get started, and remember that we have that 3-tier list: top being main attraction, mid being the limo, third being the hotel. First up, we have the Pika Padukon, and she's in Abujani Sandeep Khlosa. Hopefully I'm saying that last portion correctly. I have been trying to teach myself how to say these designers correctly. But for starters, love the makeup. The earring is very simple but nice. I love the dress. If you're going to do the ruffles, this is what I was speaking of. It's the way that it wraps around. It doesn't look like it's just placed there. And then I love the neck piece. It reminds me of the pieces that the Egyptians would wear. It's just, it's just in pearls. Yes, like I love a good pearl, you guys. So with her look, I will definitely say she's the main attraction. This is how you step out to an event. Next up, we have Maria Borges, and she's in Ashi Studio, and I like it. Once again, to me, it's hard to wear red, but at the same time, the high-low, it's something that's just a little different that I don't really care for, and I feel like maybe she could have did a different shoe. Yeah, she could have did a different shoe for me. So, and I'm gonna say face card, top tier. But for me, she's going to be on that mid-level, so we're going to put her in a limo. She's almost there, but she just didn't fully get the look. We have Alton Mason, and he's wearing Prescient, and this is different. I feel like the shoes is very different, but I don't like how big the coat suit top is at the top, and then the way it sinks in, it just makes it look like the suit altogether is just too big for him. So for that, he's going to be on the lowest tier at the hotel. He definitely could, try again. Next, we have Cara Delevingne, and she's wearing Balmain. I like it. I feel like this is the second time I've covered one of her looks, and I think she did really well. I love how her hair is slick, and I think that the smoky eye works with this look. I definitely would put her on the top tier list, so she's the main attraction. Bella Hadid, and she's wearing vintage Versace, and I think she looks great. Did I like her last look she wore? I think I did. But she's wearing this dress. So we're going to put her at the top of the list. She's going to be the main attraction. Next, we have Kristen Stewart, and she's in Chanel. Once again, prime example on wearing a brand by the name, and it just doesn't look that well. I feel like she definitely could have came with something better compared to what I definitely was seeing on the red carpet. So for that, I am going to put her at the hotel. Next, we have Rebecca Hall. She's in Gucci. This is another prime example, just like Kristen Stewart. I can say that I love the print on the suit. She chose to go for something that's more bold instead of being simple. But the ruffles of it, that with the hair, I'm just not a fan of it. So for that, she is going hotel. She's at the hotel. She's on that bottom tier. Next, we have Adriana Lima, and she's wearing Roberto. And it almost, is it just me, or does this remind you a little bit of that J-Lo dress from the early 2000s? It's cool. I feel like something is definitely missing. It's something about it that looks a little off. So hair, makeup, perfect. Dress, I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. So that is definitely like, she's in between limo or at the hotel. I think I've done this with somebody before, but I think it was in the middle of main attraction or limo. I gotta go back on my old videos and see. But we're just gonna have to put her in between. Yeah, she's gonna be in between. I'm just not sure. Next, we have Michelle Salas, and I'm not sure who she's wearing, but darn it, I love that dress. I love how anyone can pull that dress off, especially because I'm very short, and I'm one of those people where this would definitely swallow me or make me look shorter than what I am. But she definitely pulled this off with the classic black and silver. She is the main attraction. Amandine Petite, and she's in the Saint Paris, and I like this. The only thing that I don't care for is maybe the headpiece. I feel like, something was needed, but not across the forehead. She could have definitely did a different headpiece. Her makeup looks great. The dress looks great. So because of that, we're gonna put her mid. Next, we have Angelina Jolie, and I'm not sure who she's wearing as well. I feel like makeup could have been a little better. I feel like the technique of the dress, I get what they were trying to do, but it just wasn't executed well. So for that, I'm going to put her at the hotel. I'm going to put her at the hotel. I feel like it's too much fabric, too much going on. It's not one of my favorites. Next, we have Kat Graham. I get what she was trying to do, but the haircut is a no. That facial bone structure is on point. I get what she was trying to do with the top and stuff, but it definitely is missing. It didn't hit what it was supposed to hit, and I know where they were trying to go with it. So for that, it's a no. We'll let her. She's at the hotel. She's at the hotel. Next, we have Eugenia Kuzmina, and I'm not sure who she's wearing. Actually, Kat Graham is going to go on that hotel because I get it. The dress is cool. Just didn't care for the hair and then that top half. But Eugenia Kuzmina, I'm not sure who she's wearing, and I don't like the dress at all. I feel like it's the way it's cut. Definitely could have did a different hairstyle. That is going to hotel. Definitely at the hotel. Lakeith Stanfield. I'm not sure who he's wearing. I get the look, but it kind of looks like he just hopped out of bed. I feel like had he just, I don't know. It's something, maybe it's the top in there, but he definitely looked like he just hopped out of bed and was like, throw on my dress shoes, do my robe, add a brooch, and there we go. So he's at the hotel, just climb back into the bed and start over. Next, we have Annabelle, and I'm not sure who she's wearing either. I feel like this is not a red carpet look, though. I feel like this is something that you're going to brunch, you're going to your kid's musical concert or something at school. I feel like this is definitely not red carpet, and for that, I mean, I'll give her the mid list. So she can go on the, she's in the limo. Next, we have Coco. And I'm not sure who Coco is wearing. I don't care for it. Jewelry is nice. But the top is nice as well. I feel like they should have went with a different bottom. So for that, she's in a limo. Just get a new type of bottom. Pull it together. And I would definitely probably did a different hairstyle for this as well. Next, we have Coco. Not to be confused with the other Coco. But I love it. This is that exoskeleton thing that we were kind of seeing at the Met Gala. That is very different. I love how dramatic her makeup is. She is definitely a part of the main attraction. And I like that she was able to pull off this greenish yellow within the white portions of the dress. I think that is very unique, and that's how you step out. Next, we have Erigabo Anderson, and I'm not sure who she's wearing. I'm not a fan of this dress. It's a boxy dress, and I feel like you can definitely pull off the boxy dresses, but it just doesn't work for the look. And then I do not like them shoes. She's at the hotel. And we have Jessica Wang. Listen, this is how you do the look. Love it. The sheerness. It looks, is that pearls or crystals within it as well? I definitely love the look, the hair, the makeup, the red lip. Once again, I can't even wear red lip, so I love when they can pull that off. The shoes, she is the main attraction. I can say choosing the best dress is gonna be hard. Almost forgot, we have Sarah. Sarah, I'm not sure who she's wearing, but this is how, if you're going to do the ruffles at the end, if you remember my last video, or maybe I didn't upload it yet. I made so many videos at once, you guys. But it was one of my videos where someone, it was Jessica. She wore Gucci and she did it, but it looked like something out of the ocean at the end. I didn't like the bottom portion of her dress. But when you look at how Sarah did hers, this is giving couture. This is giving high fashion. So she's main attraction list. But with that being said, yeah, this one was a little harder because the Pika, once again, loved that dress and how she brought back that old feels mixed in with the modern, and you can definitely feel the different cultures. Love that. And then you have Coco, where her dress just gives that exoskeleton. It's very unique. It's very different. And then you have Jessica, where it just screams old Hollywood. Just love it. But I think when choosing my best dress, I'm going to go with Sarah. Worst dress is still going to be Alton Mason. I am not a fan of that. I feel like that one wasn't as hard as choosing. Yeah. Not a fan of his outfit. So he's definitely on the worst dress. So comment, let me know who's your best and worst dress. I feel like this one was a lot harder because when you go through and look at all the other looks, some people definitely had other looks that probably look better, or, they had some that look worse than the other looks. Who knows? And then at the same time, it was so many to choose from. So maybe I could do a part 2 to this as well, because you have to pull so many looks out of 12 days. But let me know what was your best and worst dress, and I'll see y'all next time.